the one thing common to every single person. Happy now?
Yes.
It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew. Xanadu!
What?
That's a weird exclamation.
I believe everything Makoto said is true.
You just summon a demon?
Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair. Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the Mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on! Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything, right now!
Yeah, I have that ability.
Okay.
Oh.
Bye, Junko. I mean, Mukuro.
It looks like a little worm.
Nice. Our hero. After the surprise attack failed, the mastermind fled my room. She sure did. These two might be mixed up, but we'll find out, I guess.
Jesus. Why I gotta lick it?
She's not. She's just got her tongue out. Okay, I. Hopefully this is right.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko.
I am not really comfortable with the, like, implied horny panel up there.
Yeah.
The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima. Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue until Junko decided to put her body to use.
Thank you.
He's a little weird.
Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who proved to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school. So she put on a mask and then attacked me.
I really like this song.
After making sure I got a good look at the
I'm
mask,
glad because it's real loud.
the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Yeah.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder, and the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko Enoshima.
I like that she's still in shadow. We don't know what she looks like.
We have no idea.
That's the whole story behind this incident.
She's got pigtails, that's all we know.
What do you have to say to that?
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
It takes a while to walk up here, man.
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
They're on their way. Oh, never mind. I was hoping they'd just walk in the door.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
Yeah, kinda.
I like a bit of aftercare.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
You don't want him to just roll over and go back to...
Ew. Why you gotta stand like that, you freak?
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
The fuck is this? The fuck is that? The fuck was what the fuck?
I get to be Junko now!
What was that voice?
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world!
Yes, I did change my model. I hope you enjoy it.
We've even drawn up a deed already. We will grant you honor, status, and some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Why do you sound like that?
Yeah, thanks.
Did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
What's your ultimate despair? What's the point of fun?
Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
I don't like that voice either. I hate all of you. This is the master? She's the real Juko Enoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know? Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
Those aren't that cute. Like, I love it. I love a chihuahua, but like...
This isn't the first time I've seen you.
I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her somewhere, but where was...
I got it! That's right! It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it.
This is the only clue, the only, like, physical clue that, Junko and, Mukuro are different people. That you can see on the magazine cover, her face is slightly different.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began.
I've seen her in tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality.
Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course, those are totally photoshopped. Yeah, you know, like, edited to hell and back with, like, computers and junk.
Oh, so they aren't real.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
No comment on that one?
No, I don't care. She's boring me.
I know.
She's putting me to
That's a
sleep.
Cliché, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
I'm still... I don't... What the fuck is happening? I'm tired.
Together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the ultimate despair!
I'm so sad you don't like Juke.
I'm so tired. I don't know what's happening. My head hurts. I'm about to cry, honestly.
I put bears on my sunglasses for this, you know?
No, it's great. This is great.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same question, just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Honestly, no, the fucking, you know, I relate with this. I like this version of Junko. This is me. I don't care.
Twin, that means you killed your own sister? And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
Oh, hold on. My melons.
For my plan
How
to
is she
work,
changing
someone had to
her
be able to
hairstyle
control
so
the killing
fast?
game from behind the scenes.
I have so many questions.
The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because
Please don't tell
naturally,
me.
she turned
I
out to
have a
be the
question.
letdown of the family.
What's your
Please don't
question?
tell me this isn't. this isn't like another mental illness thing, is it? This feels really insensitive if it is.
No, she's just batty.
Okay.
She's just weird. She's just flipping personas.
Okay, I was gonna scream.
No, she's not like.
She's not schizo,
No.
is she?
No, she's just fucking weird.
Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem.
Hey, Bill. Buttholes indeed. Welcome in, buddy.
She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
Their
It was
mouth
atrociously
upsets me.
clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's
Good to see you,
why
man.
you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
You're just fucking horrified.
I've never been a stickler for following the plans of the
Ah! No!
Lou?
I hate it here!
Happen? That'd be so boring.
Oh.
I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal, just as I suspected.
Bring back the Mio Junko. I miss the Mio Junko.
By the way, I don't, when Mukuro died, like for realsies the first time, she went, this wasn't supposed to, and then died. It wasn't supposed to happen because her sister fucking lied to her.
I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
When
I remember
Mukuro
being
was
like, huh.
killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
She doesn't look, not surprised. Oh, they're gonna do it. What? Huh? This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
So you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
What? Can we please move on to a different personality?
You don't want Rain? You don't want
No.
Rain Junko?
No, I don't want Rain Junko.
You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What?
Gives a shit.
Sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope.
Clearly
I felt
one of you
despair
did.
as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair.
I forgot how fucking tall her model is. Look at her towering over Hero.
So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret. So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it? That's not true at all. We were twins. How could I not be sad?
Wait, what's with the mushrooms? What?
She's sad now, so she has mushrooms growing out of her.
That's why it gets me sad.
That doesn't make sense.
It's an anime trope.
precious sister with my own 2 hands.
You used a lot of spears, actually.
That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair.
She's only happy when it rains.
It just feels so good.
Everyone's complicated.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm
This sounds like a
so
fucked up kink
jealous
that I
of
didn't
her.
sign up for.
Jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
I don't think that's gonna hurt her feelings, buddy.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish.
Thank you.
Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just
Bianca taking offense.
I'm perfect. You fuck off.
I'm the perfect boy.
Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
You.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
Oh shit.
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
Been disowned.
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one?
I like that it's playing the Monokuma song.
Maybe you should solve
Wait, you
the
know what I
riddle of your
appreciate this.
missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then we'll have our victory!
I can't wait.
Sure, it's the way he says it was fucking the song's going.
What?
memories did you steal from us?
This is such a like an important moment.
Oh yeah, the song is going.
The song is fucking it all up.
No, the song's perfect.
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
Toko, no.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
No, because you fucking roasted our brains.
Back to Monica Matilda. The memories that were stolen from us, and what they must be related to.
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other,
Aw.
right?
So you do remember after all. Well,
Ugh.
I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners.
I actually really like sarcastic Junko.
So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
A theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The theme of the motive for Monica gave us for the first minute.
I got it!
International relations!
The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys?
I don't remember
The
shit.
video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For
I forget they
example,
exist.
your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You did it! What? Woman.
You're the one that did it!
Thank you, Owie.
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay!
Oh no.
The next question!
No.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
The past.
I
Past?
got it!
The meaning of life.
Our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
How long are we stuck in Uwu land? Agreed.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Fuck yeah, we did!
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
Thank God. She did us all a favor.
All this. Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal?
Can we get away from the
These are
Uwu?
all pretty standard
Why is the
motives,
Uwu
right?
the one that keeps
The
popping up?
most normal of normal. Totally
I'll take the
middle
bear.
of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives.
Yay, Royal
No.
Junko!
Yeah.
No, I love her.
I hate it.
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
Say clinical depression, but I guess hope also works.
How much longer is
Grow
this
it on
stupid speech of yours?
Miyaki, I love you, buddy.
Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories.
Teacher Junko.
What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that
No.
that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
I was fine living with Daddy.
Yankee looks stressed.
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
I'm just gonna drive this point home real hard so everybody understands it. Even Hero.
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Huh? Really?
Crazy Eddie is a wild pull for this game.
Hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
The outside world.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something
I was
really
thinking
did
like
happen out there.
Mars.
Now are you
Mars might be
interested in
safer.
what I have to say? Wanna see what's out there? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Monokuma's a mascot for everyone! I don't think he likes it. What do you think? Do you think Makoto might be a bit upset? Or do you think he's like
Oh my
totally
God.
chill with this idea?
I think I left the oven on. I can't fucking believe it. All the frogs in that little backpack.
The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
What am I looking at?
A dick.
This is a scene from a movie or something, right? What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it. I wasn't paying attention. I was somewhere else. What about this? What are we recognizing? The whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
You brainwashed us and now you want us to remember. Woman, swear to God.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember
Yeah.
fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class trial.
Hell yeah! I fucking love this.
I'm gonna rock out to the music for a second. It's fun, right? Just don't mind.
Come on, bitches, remember or die. What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy confusing
love it.
video you showed us,
Fucking
don't understand
me
a
until
damn
he's not
thing.
afraid of cursing.
What's the meaning of the footage we
Fucking
saw?
genocide Jack can't
Is
fucking
this
say
another
shit.
one of your practical jokes?
They can't say bitch.
You're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
If nobody can remember anything, this is the end for all of us.
Oh no.
What other
Missed it.
choice do we have?
Oh. I know, I got it.
Remember, it's all over. I mean, it says something completely incomprehensible. Just say, remember! I mean, every one of us has lost our memory. It really is hopeless after all.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
What the fuck happened outside? I want that as a little soundbite.
Crazy confusing video you showed us?
What the fuck happened outside?
What's the meaning of the footage we saw?
Anytime something
Is this
happened,
another one of practical jokes?
I mean,
every time the dogs bark out the window.
what am I supposed to
You soundboarded out.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
Why is she talking like that?
Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other token, Genocide Jack.
What?
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Yeah, like on purpose. Show us your tongue, baby.
No! Absolutely not!
Look, she has normal sized hands!
Forfeiting
Look at her hands!
identity.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Oh shit.
It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer.
I love her.
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
I love her.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen.
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
I don't give him that. Don't give him a title.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does.
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do.
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know? Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
I mean, she never got caught, so she's not the worst liar in the world.
Yeah.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
I think I know which Junko is your favorite.
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster! Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history! And as a result, in basically no time flat! The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
Oh, I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Hey, calm down there, Hamlet. Jesus.
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrels. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, Junko.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of
tell
the
it in a
Togami
cool voice?
Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait.
Fuck Byakuya, and also I'm sorry, buddy.
You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
The Togami family fell, the Togami family fell, the Togami family fell.
Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it! Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Wait,
Do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
I think you just have ADHD
No, I think I'm
real
sick.
bad. Yeah, we're both sick. Going great.
We're all sick boys.
anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
You're the last Togami.
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
Time to fuck every woman you ever meet, buddy. To reestablish your lineage. It's fine.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
All up to you, Byakuya. You gotta guide the world now.
You gotta figure that shit out.
That doesn't make any sense.
That don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
You're just now figuring this out.
Some kind of world-ending event happened a year
This
ago.
doesn't add up. Come on, kiddo.
Then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
How do you explain that you made it into high school with these math skills, kid?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Yes, it does make the whole cast over 18. You can perv on them all you want, it's legal.
Oh, I can perv on Sakura? I love Sakura.
2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? 2 years ago? What does that...
Except for him, he's 21.
What are you trying to say?
Not a joke, he's 21.
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
I can only think about antelopes for some reason.
Shall we find out what memories she took from us next time?
Oh yeah,